How's it going, y'all? Welcome back to the Bocan Garage, and we are finally doing more work to the Subaru like I've been wanting to. I know we've been kind of lagging. I've been lagging for a good while because honestly, not motivation, it's just finding the parts for this car has not been easy, to say the least. But if you guys recall last video, we did come up upon some pretty good scores, and today it's finally time to install one of them, which is, of course, the window. Now, I've been waiting to do this modification, restoration, whatever you want to call it, for a long time because I don't know about you guys if you ever had to restore a window, but when you have it taped off and you're driving, that's all you hear when the window's rolled down with the window flapping, and it is the most annoying freaking thing to ever hear while driving a car. Well, not the most, but one of the most annoying. But yeah, so we are going to be swapping that out today, or attempting to, with our brand new glass that we got from the last episode at the pick and pull. A couple of things we got to do before we can actually just straight up install it. Obviously, we got to take the tape off of that and take all the stuff and clean it up and make it all nice. But on the new glass, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but these corner glasses, these quarter panel glasses have little, I don't even know, I guess I'll call them guide rods, guide pins. Basically, they're right here. They are attached to the glass. There goes one. And they're just like these little suction cup thingies. They're not suction cups. They're like, I don't know. Basically, they're going attached to that. And there is a little like head part right there to where it pushes in into a tab that is inside the body of the Subaru. Now, for me, I'm pretty sure that my tabs are going to be missing. I know the holes are still there. Like there's a hole right there behind the tape, but there should be like little plastic inserts inside there for them to tab into. Oh, wait, hold up. I think one of them, oh, there you go. See, one of them is still actually there. So if I pull this out carefully, the little tab should still be in there, which is connected, I believe, to the inner panel. But, oh well. I didn't mean to just start ripping this stuff off. It kind of just came off easier than I expected. I thought the paint or the tape was going to stick on because of like weather and all that, but nope. It's on, or it's off. So, yeah. So basically, I'm going to clean this up real quick, guys, and we're going to start prepping this. I got to clean this area here, make sure there's no water on it, try and take that off without breaking it. Put the new, oh, I still got the bottom one. Never mind, I still have the tabs. So we're going to see what we can do with trying to keep those. So let me set you guys up and let's see what we can do. See if we don't break this. Because if we break this, guys, I don't know if you know, but finding these quarter panels is not easy. And finding them for a good price, impossible. So wish me luck, because I'm going to need it. All right, guys, as you can see, I was successfully able to get them out of the pins and without breaking them, which would have been horrible because I'm pretty sure I did not keep those intact off the one at pick and pull. So now we got to figure out how we're going to get those attached to the glass. So it looks like they were using some sort of double-sided thin tape stuff, which basically what I'm going to do is use a slightly thicker double-sided tape as soon as I remember where I put it. And there we go, found it. So it's your standard 3M tape. Obviously, I'm not going to use a whole lot of it. I'm going to cut a little spot to put there, or I might attach it to the actual pins themselves, which I'm debating on using the new pins, which are nice and clean, or the old ones which have, spray on them. But I think I'm going to use the new pins just because they're clean, they're cleaner, they're nicer, and hopefully it adheres better. Obviously, it doesn't use this to adhere. It probably just uses this to line up the glass, and it's going to use this Permatex glass weld, the urethane stuff, which is going to go all around the body, and I'm hoping it goes on nice. Never used this stuff before, so I'm actually kind of very nervous about it. I've used a lot of silicone on caulking and things like that, so I'm very experienced with doing that kind of stuff, so I'm hoping it's kind of, you know, the same thing, but we'll find out. But first, let's get these little pins on. So we tried attaching these guys. Honestly, I tried. This little surface right here, this black surface, I tried scraping off, and it does not come off easily, but it is not sticking to the double-sided tape at all. Like, so I don't know what we're going to do with that. I think I might just hit it with a little dab of hot glue and, you know, just glue them in place, see what that works, see how that does. So yeah, because I want this obviously to go in properly. I don't want to screw up the window. I don't want to break the window. I obviously don't want it falling out on me or anything like that. Which reminds me, I got to find my painter's tape so we can actually, like, you know, hold it in place. So let me kind of, like, you know, recollect my thoughts, see how I'm going to do this, and I'll come back to you guys in just a moment. All right, and with a little bit of my glue from my actual dent pulling kit, which is black glue, so it kind of melds in really nice, even if there's kind of, like you see over here, a little bit over leakage, but it's fine. It's on here nice and good. It's on there, so hopefully those were in the proper spot, more or less, where they need to be. I kind of lined them up where the pins were, so I'm assuming that's fine. If they fall off, they fall off. Oh well. So now for the part that we've all been waiting for, then I've been dreading, the glass weld. So yeah, I've heard from a couple videos that there's a good way to get this stuff to go on, and that requires, like, you to not just chop the tip of this off, but like to cut a V neck into it, so it kind of just spreads out more evenly onto the surface. So we got the car surface cleaned up already, and all we gotta really do is just spread this on there, put that on there with the tape, and hope for the best. Hope for the best, guys. Okay, guys, no sense in, you know, being too scared about this. No sense in putting it off. What do we got to lose? Everything. What do we got to gain? Everything. So it's kind of an all or nothing thing, and I'm hoping for all. I don't want nothing. I don't know why I'm so nervous about this. Like, it's kind of funny. You wouldn't know it unless I said it, and I think I did say it in the previous video. I'm a general contractor in my normal day job, and I deal with caulking, I deal with silicone, I deal with all that stuff, like, on a daily basis. So this should really, honestly, be nothing to me. However, when it comes to, I guess, an automobile, I've never actually done a glass installation before in my life. And when we were at the pick and pull, that was the first time I've ever done a glass removal ever in my life. I ain't never done that before. So that's not cutting beautifully, and that's not a good start to this. So just cut it with a knife. So yeah, I am a bit skeptical of this, guys. I want it to work. I don't want to screw up, obviously. But at the same time, I don't want to pay a shop. I think I was quoted like $180 for them to install this for me. And I was like, you're kidding me. It's not a main glass. It's just a quarter panel glass. But they want $180 to install it. So that's why I decided to try and DIY it myself. All right, guys. Moment of truth. We're locked and loaded. Moment of truth. We got it cut, and we're hopefully going to follow the lines that we need to follow. So if I remember correctly, where I have sanded it down is right along the ridge right here. So I think that's kind of basically where, like, the pinch welds are. So I'm going to try and follow that, and hopefully that's what it is. Okay, hold up. Something's not right, guys. It is not squeezing out. Looks like it's getting stuck in the nozzle. That does not work out for me because I don't want it stuck in the nozzle, obviously. All right, guys, modified the nozzle just a little bit more. As you guys can see, it's stuck inside there, and it is not exactly being nice when I want it to come out. So we're going to try and get it to come out. It requires a lot of freaking force, that's for sure. Holy crap, guys, this stuff is no joke. It is not like to push out of the tube. Like, you got to fight to get it off, or out of the tube, I should say. But it has a short, quick drying time cycle, so can't waste too much time, guys. Got to try and put it on. And there we have it, guys. A very nerve-wracking, scary installation. So if I remember, I'll try and spice it in here. But during the time skip when I was installing this, you know how it had the little tabs in the corners? Well, I thought they were in all the way. This one's in all the way for sure. This one, I guess, was slightly just out. So as I was pushing down pressure on the glass, I heard like a giant snap from over here. And it scared the shit out of me. When I heard that snapping pop, I was like instantly like scared shitless, guys. I can't put it in any of the ways. I was fearful because I thought I had maybe shattered the glass. And if that had happened, oh man, that would have been just like the absolute worst outcome. But nope, I have checked over the glass after we got it installed. I checked it over. It's got no cracks, so we didn't break it. It's installed properly. It's installed cleanly. Now, you probably are thinking, if you guys are familiar with these Subarus, where's the outer metal trim? I have it. It's in the garage. But I'm not going to be installing it yet. Mainly because, if you guys know, or if you ever had windows installed in your cars, that you guys need a grace period of at least about 24 hours before you, like, wash your car or anything like that. So I'm obviously not going to wash the car today, but I'm going to give it that grace period of at least half a day, like, to, put the metal plate back on, because I want this silicone stuff, whatever it is, to fully harden all around, and I want it to be nice. So, yeah, that was stressful, guys. I honestly, I was just like, I know a lot of you probably think, oh, this isn't that hard, or this is pretty easy. And honestly, you're not wrong. It's not the hardest thing to do. I will be 100% honest with that. This was actually quite easy to do. The only thing is, like, when you're working on your own vehicles, guys, and you don't want to break anything, you don't want to screw anything up, especially on a rare part, you just kind of get very nervous about every step of the way, because just the smallest little thing could, damage the part, break the part, set you back, just all sorts of things. You never know. And obviously I didn't want that, because I have seen other people try to install glass on their car. I've seen people try to remove glass from their car, and sometimes it doesn't work out for you. And like I said, when that thing made that popping snap sound, I was instant doom and droom, like gloom, dread. I was just, man. If you could encapsulate scared into an instant, that's what I was when I heard that thing pop like that. But it seems fine. There's no cracks on the inside, no cracks on the outside, and the glass is installed. So appreciate you guys watching this episode. I know it's not a whole lot to do. I mean, we installed a glass plate into our car, into the Subaru. And for any of you guys out there who've been like, thinking about tackling a little project like this for yourselves, if I can do it, guys, you can do it. Because honestly, it's just time. You just take your time, clean your surface, clean your work area, make sure everything's kind of good to go, and then caulk it, press it, and it's done. It's sealed. So that's it for today, guys. Yeah, I'm happy about it. I'm still nerve-wracked over it. Again, that popping sound, that was not a fun sound to hear. But that'll be it for today, guys. Short and sweet, simple. And I will see you in the next episode when we'll probably be tackling the doors, or we might be taking a trip back to the pick and pull, because honestly, that car there still had a lot of good parts on it. It had a lot of the interior that I don't need, but it wouldn't be bad to have, spares. So, and if those door cards are still there, which I doubt they are, I highly doubt they are, or if they are, I guarantee you they're water damaged or just destroyed now. We might pick them up, so we'll see. But for now, guys, thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, do all that good, fun stuff. And I am so happy this worked out, guys. I hope you guys are happy with me, for me. And just remember, if you guys are out there looking for parts and they're hard to find, they're rare, just don't give up. Keep trying. I didn't think I would find this so easily. I got lucky and got it. So just keep that in mind. Remember, every broken car is an adventure. And as long as you enjoy adventures, you have fun with it. So until then, I'll see you next time.